the RAF marched past, the Royal Air Force's official signature tune. With a barrage of swooping melodies, it's a dogfight in musical form. But this dashing aeronautical march had a surprisingly civilian start in life. Today, the RAF's a precision fighting force, but in the early days, it was a very different story. Formed in 1918, the brand new RAF rose from the ashes of the Army's Royal Flying Corps. But the hastily assembled force lacked pomp and ceremony, and that is where an unknown musician, Henry Walford Davis, comes in.
Well, Walford Davis was walking through London during the first week of the new Air Force, and he met an old school chum on the steps of the new Air Ministry. He remarked on the fact they didn't have a policy for making, managing and forming bands. And he said, "Walford, you're a musician. Would you like to come and do it?" And 3 days later, he was Major Walford Davis in uniform as the organising director of music of the new Royal Air Force.
Done literally on the basis of the old school tie.
Absolutely.
He had no military experience?
No.
No working his way up through the ranks?
No waste time.
Overnight a major. Well, it's actually a bit of a scandal, really, isn't it?
It would be these days.
Propelled into musical battle, instant Major Davies set to work composing his first ever ceremonial march. Ian, what's this?
This is the very first proof of the Royal Air Force march pass, and you can see that Walford Davis, he's put corrections in red ink. And
This is his own handwriting?
yes, it is.
So what does this tell us about the composer?
Well, it tells me that he wasn't actually very versed in military writing. He's put down a metronome mark of 132 paces to the minute.
Why is 132 not the right thing?
Because it's not easy to march at. The 120 or even slightly slower is much easier to march at, and it also looks better when you come onto ceremonial parades.
Well, we can discover what 132 would sound like, because here at the piano is Guy, the Bobby Crush of the RAF. I've got the one-show metronome set at 132. Chocks away. What do you think?
Get you going.
It does get you going, actually, but it could give you a heart attack. That's the problem. I'll stop this. That's 132, is it? It's too fast. They'd be falling over, collapsing onto their trombones, and then injuries would be done.
That's right. It costs a lot of money.
As organising director of music, should Major Davis have known this?
Oh, undoubtedly.
Against all odds, Davis's March Past was a hit. With a middle section added by a colleague, it became an intrinsic part of the RAF's identity. And here it is, performed by the central band of the RAF at a marchable 116 beats per minute. He's done it. It's magnificent.
Absolutely. I mean, I've played and conducted it so many times, but I never fail to enjoy hearing it again, especially when it's played by the guys like this.
He may have been a civilian at heart, but he delivered the goods. It works, doesn't it?
Well, that's it. I mean, you've got to have a good melody to start off with. It's a very good melody.
But also the way it's put together, it's sort of heroic, and yet it does feel sort of airborne. It's appropriate to the RAF.
Yes, it's very impressive.
After only 1 year, Major Davis resigned from the RAF for a less formal career at the BBC. Walford Davis may not have been cut out for military service, but he left behind him a lasting musical monument in which the RAF still takes great pride today. At the right speed,